So, do you want to be able to join a friend's Minecraft server from a console? Or if you're a server owner, you just want to, broadcast your server to anyone to join? I'm going to show you how to do that right here. So first off, you're going to go to this GitHub repo, which is MCXboxbroadcast. They have a Jenkins server here. That's pretty much where we just download the latest build for the jar file. And we're going to want the standalone. Now, if you know how to use like Geyser MC. This is an extension for it, but right now we're just doing the standalone because it'll be easier. So go ahead and download that. I've already got it downloaded here, so I put it in this folder right here. So you got this. You're going to need to run it. So on Windows, you're going to need a start.bat, which is pretty much just a batch file. Then you're going to pretty much just type Java. So make sure you have Java installed firstly. You're going to need that to run it. There are tutorials online how to download for Windows. And yeah, once you do that, Java, which just pretty much is Java command, then this is your RAM pretty much. So you might not need to set this, but I usually do. So this is just 500 megabytes is the minimum, 1000 megabytes is the maximum. And then jar for, you know, the jar file. And then we're going to have the name here of our jar file. And it should be the same here. And then no GUI, that's just something from an old config. I don't think you need this as well, but I just put it there. So pretty much this is just kind of like a placeholder, and then once the program ends or if it crashes, it times out for 10 seconds, and then this command tells this to go back to here and it repeats it. Pretty much an infinite loop until you close it. So once you've got that complete, go ahead and start it. Give it a second here, and it'll tell you because you're gonna need a Xbox account linked to this. Now, there is a disclaimer on the GitHub page to don't use your main account because TOS and stuff like that. So they might ban that account. So just make an alt, and then you can go ahead and log in from here. Go ahead and copy that, and then you're also going to need this code here. So if you go ahead to that link, it'll take you to here. Enter the code. Then you're going to go ahead and sign in with that old account. And once you're signed in, you should see something like this. Now you can go ahead and close this. Now we're going to have a config file here. This is going to be a little important. So all this, you can leave this as default, but we're going to need to change this to whatever IP address or domain that your server's on. So my case is going to be shifttech.xyz. Go ahead and join it if you want. It's a anarchy server. Been up for 5 years at this point. Anyway, so you can leave this pretty much default, although I'll change it. And the world name, that's just like the submodod if you're like familiar with NuGet. But yeah, we can go ahead and leave that as default. Then go ahead and save that. Close Notepad. Now you pretty much close all of this. So now you can just run it. And if you see this, everything is working correctly. So now if you go back into Minecraft, the alt account that you created, you should have a gamer tag. You can edit that to something close to your server so you can give that to people to join. And then all they have to do is add it as a friend on their console, and they'll be able to join it. You're going to friends, add friends, and type out the name of the person. See, you've already got added as a friend, but anyway, it'll show up down here in your friends list. God, I love this. It's so cool. Anyway, that's it. And yeah, if you have any questions or issues, feel free to put it in my comments section below. And if you have any major issues, make sure you go to the GitHub repo and submit an issue. Anyway, I'll see you.